It does zoom in the world a bit, but I feel like it's a bit cumbersome. All right. We are here. Bah. I have some mods. Nothing crazy, though. Huh. Neat. Craft item lab. You know what? I didn't get the long-handed inserter mod, and I kind of regret that. Because I saw in a playthrough, I wasn't crazy, the mod for long-handed fast inserters or whatever, there is a purple inserter, and it replaces this in the icon. So I'm not crazy, that was a thing. I just forgot to grab it before I started the stream. Before I started this world, I guess. Yeah, I just grabbed very basic, not very game-changey stuff, and I made a Railworld with passive biters. So yeah, not much here that's going to be particularly different. Yeah, I'm going to leave the main ship here, but I'm going to pick up all the other stuff. Oh, I forgot how bad the starting deconstruction speed is. I need to get steel axe very soon. I can tell I'm going to do a lot of nuclear this run, though, because, and my resources are here. So these are pretty average, I would say. A little high, but nothing crazy. But yeah, I didn't touch trains at all last playthrough, and I barely touched nuclear. So I'm definitely going to try and actually use rails and stuff. I'm going to try and make an actual mall. I'm not actually going to do a main bus for quite some time, I think. Also, can I change color filter? No. How do I change my Factorio engineer's outfit color? Because I know you can do that. Other? Huh. That might be what was causing it to lag before. Because I noticed that my keyboard was a bit on the fritz last time when I was streaming this before. Every now and then it would lag, and then it would do like a Razer Chroma layout. But I didn't understand what it was because it was just flashing random keys. It was queuing up the inputs from the stream, and it wasn't actually displaying them on my keyboard until like an hour afterwards. So I'm like, what, huh? What is going on? But yeah, like all my tab inputs hitting 1, 2, 3 and stuff. It was really weird. I eventually figured out that it was Razer Chroma compatibility with Factorio, so glad I can turn that off now. But yeah, boy am I glad I have passive biters, because this is a hell of a desert. Why am I going that way? First of all, what do I even have to start with? Oh yeah, good old burner miner and what not. I went the complete wrong direction. Nice. trigger technologies cannot be in-queued. Grr. But yeah, passive biters, just because I want to focus on building a large, sprawling base. I don't want to stress about biter expansions and whatnot. Let's get that cooking, and then I'll go down to the stone patch and mine more stone to make more furnace. What do I need to make? Stone, and then just a bunch of iron and more stone. How much exactly for this? 5. Okay. One more. You know what? Yeah. And now I need another iron plate. God damn it. Alright, let me just get a couple more stones. But yeah, I have stuff like rate calculator and various others. Hello! Welcome back. It's Railworld gaming with passive biters. Right. Give me that. Yeah, I do want both, actually. Because now I can do the infamous coal loop. Huzzah! How did the last save end? With me having never touched trains, hence the Railworld, and also not continuing after I got space science. I just had my bot mall and stuff, and it just kind of, I wanted to start fresh with my understanding of, like, 18 by 18 grid, and not immediately doing a main bus, and wanting to do trains. So I'm going to do a lot more blueprinting. Ah, I see. They carry over. Got it. Also, I have stuff like squeak through. Whoop. Just convenient stuff like that, mainly. Can I... Oh yeah, I have disco science. Yeah, I want those on. And milestones. Yeah, we'll get to it. Nothing quite like the start of a new Factorio save. He says, as if this is something he's done on the regular. Okay, give me that, and then let's do copper. I need more stone. Hang on a minute. Do I have... Yeah, I'm just missing the stone out of it. So let's go grab like 10 more stone or something. No, because I'm going to need a drill as well. So I need like 20. Hey! Nice. Now I need copper. Ooh, steam engine. Yeah. Pipes. Wow, you unlock pipes really early. I forgot that yeah, because you have to be able to do that for the offshore pump. And potentially for the routing of the steam. Alright, yeah, let me just grab a couple and make a couple of furnaces. Make a drill for the stone so that I can stop manually drilling. Drilling? Mining. Wait, no, I needed that. Okay. Whew. Misclick, but never punished. You know what? Yeah. Oh, yeah, actually, that'll help me get stone twice as fast. Actually, I suspect that that's interrupting my mining action. Let me actually make a wooden crate. There we go. That's better. So let me get another drill and another separate furnace for copper. There we go. And then I'll go grab coal for the copper patch. Yeah, coal, come here. Nice, we have over a stack of coal now. Nice. Copper plate. Oh yeah, alt mode. So that I can see stuff like recipe icons. Also, for some reason, I didn't do that. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Alright, yeah, there we go. Give me that. Alright. The snowballing begins. We don't need electricity yet, so I'll save my resources for now. Cool. Craft a lab. Okay, I just need a bunch of plates. Also, my frickin' ore patches aren't overlapping as much this time. Iron and coal are, but it's not that bad. Un lab. Now I need electricity. So I guess I didn't actually delay it that much. Frickle. Bing, bing, bing. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and get... Oh. Right, you actually start with yellow belts. So I'm actually gonna hold off on that and grab automation first. And then grab steel, because I want steel axe immediately. I'm not going to need much in the way of military this run, actually. Electric mining drill, yeah. Fast inserter. That's so strange to think that you can just get that right away. It feels like it should be more of a mid-game option, at least needing green science, but I guess not. Yeah, I'll grab lamps and actually use them this time for your viewing pleasure. All right, let's go down towards the water. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple. Frick. Yeah, I need to go grab copper. Damn it, I didn't think about that. There we go. The inserter of... Factorio legend. Give me that. All right. Okay. That'll do for now. At least you can actually see because I turned the brightness up towards the end of the last playthrough. It's not great, but it's about as dark as it is on my screen now. This is actually quite peaceful looking. I almost feel bad for having to pollute it. Nope. There we go. Nice and organized hotbar. I could do this. And you know what? Part of me is tempted, and then once I get to the end of it, or whatever, I'll just... Nah, I'll put pipe. Actually... let's see. If I do it like this, then I can have them on opposite ends. Oop. Like that. And have the steam run up the middle. And then that means these would go like this, which is not that great, actually. So I think I will actually rotate these. That's not correct. Surely that'll be fine. I'll put a pipe here so that the next steam engine will hug this side of the pole. And yeah, for now I guess I'll just slap this here. Wait a minute. How am I gonna freaking fuel it? I guess for now hand fuel it, but like steam power. I do like that it re-gives you the achievements every new run. Oh, wow. Yeah, boy, am I glad I have passive biters on this run. I didn't even think about that. Anyway, yeah, automation. That needs 10 red science, so I need 20 steel, 20 iron, and 10 copper. Yes. Yeah. It would be kind of fun to do a playthrough where you start with some amount of construction bots and see how that changes the early game. Yeah, for now I just want like maybe that much. All right. That is, yes, 10 of those, and then slap that in the lab. Probably quite a slow automation science pack, but whatever. They have passive biters off, so I don't feel pressured. Oh, yeah. Modded shenanigans. I see. Good old modules. I'm probably going to slightly rush productivity module research. Now that I know that I should just be making 2 productivity ones for every lab, because it's effectively free. So, you know, once I have red circuit production. Oof. It's getting warm in my room again, because springtime is coming. So I gotta remember to drink my water. Alright, and I have Disco Science, so now it actually goes red. Woo! Oh, right, I have a question. How do I change my engineer outfit color? Because I don't want to be beige man in the beige desert. I want to be like purple or something. I still have a good amount of stone. I'll just leave that to accumulate. Okay. I could probably make more miners, but I want to wait until I get electric miners. Oh. Random friend request just popped up from someone I don't recognize, so that's interesting. You know what? Speaking of which, let's just swap that around. 25 science as opposed to 50. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tilde. Color. Whoop. Color purple. Yay! Thank you. That looks much more interesting. Actually, I'm curious. Oh, okay. Never mind. I had to try. Okay, what do I want to build? Probably a couple of assembling machines, right? Oh! You can do that in here. I noticed the purple now, and I'm like, well, better late than never. Yeah, there we go. Purple. Learning the command way taught me the inventory way, so you know what, that's fine. I wonder what I'll make with my first assembler. I think probably belts, actually. Automate this. Wait, right, it needs electricity. I'm gonna go put it near the labs. Also, yeah, put that there. I won't put it right next to the labs, but yeah. Couple of those. Automatic. Wait, what did I say? Oh yeah, belt. Which means I need to make it a gear. And then I need another. That means I need 2 inserters at least. Probably 3. I need more wood. Another chest. Nice. And then this belt. Ah, I need another. Yay! Auto belts. Roll out. Okay. I'm gonna go grab some more frickin' iron. Huh? Excuse me. Copper is out of coal. Yeah, let me actually go. Shove. Nice. Well, how much do I need? 25 red science. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is that a little bit silly? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like it's probably okay. Alright. Oh, I don't have enough iron anymore. Okay, here we go. Hello. Nice to meet you. Okay, let's see. Red science assembler, yes. Yeah. Neat. Where did my... Oh, it's at the end of the queue, that's why. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, put you over here. Ooh. Because I'm gonna need another gear assembler if I want this to be red science. Which means I need more stuff. Yeah, I'll probably be okay. I've watched a lot of videos about Factorio, so I know some stuff. And more iron. Always more iron. Yeah, right now my limiting factor in terms of productivity is my ability to put coal in and take stuff out. Oh, wait, I should probably be putting this next to the lab so that I don't have to hand feed it. There we go, that's better. Alrighty. Now I'll just wait for that to finish. Yeah, a bot start sounds like it would be fun. Oh, okay, yeah, that's how you do that. Cool. I do also have a little bit of mods on, so I can, like, control drag to spread items evenly. Oh, okay, this is even better. Yep. And now we wait. Also, I have rate calculator if I want to use that. Oh. A surplus of gears. Fair enough. Well, it doesn't seem like it because we're out of iron. Sure does look interesting. There we go. That is more like it. I'm gonna need hella power poles, so I'm gonna need a lot of wood. Actually, I think I will leave this running. And I'll just put this facing here. Oh, that's what you mean by that. Okay. There we go. Okay, that is a lot better, actually. I figured that out now. Oh, yeah. I have gained understanding. Whoops. Alright, yeah, I just need to mine a bunch of trees. Oh, yeah. So I guess putting stuff on my hotbar is... Uh-oh. Probably similarly useful. Actually, yeah, I'm going to use a burner inserter for that. Because it's funny, and it's because I don't have to worry about pollution very much in this run. I should probably make a second boiler. This is nice. It's very relaxing. Yeah, I just need to pick up more wood. Make more power poles. I feel like an idea, like a fun challenge run to really enhance my understanding of circuit networks and stuff, could be to do a run with like one assembler and use circuits to change the recipe and stuff as needed. Because I think you can do that with circuits in 2.0. I remember there were mods to be able to do that before, but I think you can do it mostly vanilla now. Where are you out? You're out of iron again. Damn it. Let me make my second boiler. Oh yeah, train circuitry. That'll definitely be a big focus of this run. Let's see, what else? I mean, I definitely want to get steel furnace. I need green signs for that, so I guess we'll queue that up next. Yeah, we'll get lights after that. In fact, I think I'm going to unqueue lights for now, just so I don't waste any red science on it just yet. Once I get more well established with better automation. Right. Yeah, I'm just going to use up all of my wood in pursuit of poles. Yeah. It sounds like it'd be pretty challenging, but that's why I said I want it to be a challenge run. I want to basically test my knowledge, so to speak. And expand it. There we go. Grid. I'm still gonna try to obey the 18 by 18 grid for the most part. Now I need to do something similar with copper. Eh. More wood. Oh my god, I've removed all the trees nearby and I have to go over here now. I really should have re-rolled for a more lush starting. Really? Yeah. It was a bit hectic. But once I had a flamethrower boundary, it was pretty much a non-issue for the rest of the game, especially once I had bots to automatically use repair packs on the wall. That basically made it trivial. What? Oh. Ah, out of copper. Big stretch. Oof. Oh wait, my belts. ADHD gaming. Oh, son of a biscuit. Can't wait to get splitters later. That'll be helpful. Okay. And grab it up. I'm gonna need to do the same here too. Yeah, my first playthrough was fully default everything. So I got the full original, well, the 2.0 experience. Nope. Some of that. Some of that. Some of that. There we go. Now we're belting with belts. Also, I'm just going to put a coal crate. Wait, no, I already have a coal crate. What am I doing? Here we go. Maybe I should build more than one red signs assembler, but I don't know. I don't think it's that crucial at this moment. Well, time to balance this. Maybe I should just make the one iron chest, have it split into these two. Wait a minute. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, once this runs out, I have an idea. Up. And boop. SPM goal in mind? Until I get bored. Until I feel like I've learned sufficiently enough from trying to expand my SPM number. So I probably won't end up mega basing despite that, but you never know. Something funny might happen. But I'll probably want to try and do other stuff at some point. This one is more long-term, though. That's why I made it a Railworld. And passive biters, so that I'm incentivized. I'm removing all of the de-incentives, rather. Okay, so here we go. I have an idea on how I want to do this. Put you here. Inserter takes from both sides. An assembler for each. Put this here. Take. Oh, hang on. Okay, yeah, I just need to move it over by one. No biggie. So this will be gears, and this will be belt. And then I just put iron in here, and they split it. And then they put gear, and then gear go in here. Yay! Oh. Nice. But yeah, that worked. But yeah, I want to actually use space science at the end of this, towards the end of this run. Now I'm going to at least research a few levels of all the infinite techs. Okay, what else? Yeah, last inserter for the output of the belt maker. Yeah, and I'll just leave it at 1 row. Not that I think it's going to get that out of hand. But you never know. Oh, excuse me. Just a few more. Then I'll have to set up steel smelting. Look at that, an actually decent amount of belts. Yay, steel. Okay, you know what? I want undergrounds and splitters now, actually. Ugh. I want undergrounds and splitters now so that I can split the iron to go to the steel stack. And, you know, actually have a proper stack. Wow. Don't mistake my sighs of like unhappiness or something. I'm actually quite happy with this. Sometimes I just forget to breathe and then I have to take a deep breath and it sounds like a sigh. It's not a joke, by the way. Sometimes I lock in so hard I forget to exhale. No time to breathe. Also, I'm probably going to end up building stuff like exoskeleton. Right. Yeah, let's make some extra furnaces and then we can start extending the iron plate production. Frickle. And this is where one of my mods comes in handy. There we go. Evenly distributed. For the most part. Let me actually grab it up and do that again. There we go. Okay, it was in fact distributed. -0. Okay. Fair enough. That too. I'm probably going to get space exploration for my next playthrough. Space Age, yeah. It's definitely not confusing that there's a very popular space-based mod, and then they made a space-based DLC. Yeah, definitely not an issue whatsoever. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Yeah, it's... Oh, that's cool. I actually didn't know that. I suppose that makes sense then. I imagine that space exploration has or will be updated to make sense with Space Age in terms of progression. Space Age exploration... Wait, no, that doesn't quite make sense. Exploration. There we go. That's better pun. That's better wordplay. Yeah, let me just handcraft a couple of belts to fill this out. Wait, I don't need that one. And... Oh, frickin' frick. Frick you. I guess I do need that last belt. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's very complicated, but in that sense, it's good for a veteran Factorio player, which is likely the target audience anyways. Very nice steel or iron throughput now. Yeah. And yeah, we'll just do that. Big stretch. Oh, my left shoulder. My freaking chair doesn't have armrests, and it sucks. I need to get a better chair, because my left elbow is just always a bit tired, or my left shoulder is tired from holding up my left elbow with my position. Yeah, it's not great. At some point, I'll swap this out to be... no, I do actually want to go on the inside of these. At some point, this belt will be iron ore and coal on one lane each. Yay, logistics. Okay, ha, he, her, ho, huh? Yeah. I think I'm gonna get steel furnaces next. Yeah, I need to go back and grab more of the stuff. By stuff, I mean belts. Yep, that's fine. How's our electricity doing? Fine for now. Theoretically, I should probably flip this over to the other side. Yeah, real quick, I'm just gonna fix this, so to speak. Yeah, I know. Hold on. Hold your pants. Calm your horses. There. And then... yeah, I guess I'll do it like that for now, actually. Yeah. Oh. My whole grid. No. Disco science. Alright, belts. Oh, nice. Look at that. Triple digit number of belts, finally. The ramp up is beginning for real now. Bruh. You know what? I'm actually going to make an iron chest just because I don't want to grab more wood. There, that'll be our iron buffer for now. Just so the belt doesn't back up. Okay. Oop. Blip, blip. Buttons fumbling. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted undergrounds, but now I don't even need it. Yeah, it'll eventually go that way to fuel more boilers for more steam engines when we need it. I'm just thinking. Probably need to set up proper copper mining, I guess. And then I need to do coal and iron ore on the opposite ends of a belt. Yeah, let's get that set up now that we have iron kind of going, actually. And I'll set out a stack up down at the bottom. Okay. I might handcraft a couple of splitters. Let's see. Yeah. Brief redesign. Okay. Oh. Wait. God damn it. It's a mixed belt. Son of a biscuit. Okay, I have to put these back here if I don't want any coal mixing. There we go. Dang it. I need to go grab some more belts. Ugh. That's a lot of iron ore just sitting there. Yeah, that can go in there for now. Honestly, so can the coal. But I am going to move this now. Because this is going to be an actual furnace stack from now on. I'm going to go actually finish the belt now, but yeah. It's better. I'll probably just have a second set of coal miners to go with the copper. But yeah, this way I don't need long inserters on the stack. Until I need a full yellow belt of iron, or more than one yellow lane, I suppose. Okay, wait a minute. These may not be electrical furnaces, but I do need power poles here. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I should probably do it the other way around. Oh no! Whew! But, yeah, I probably should have it, What the? Huh. Damn it. This doesn't reach over there? Frick you. Gotta go get more wood. The nearest wood is all the way over here. Are you fracking kidding me? It's not that bad, but still. Also, hello, biters. I'm not about to test how passive they actually are. Somehow I flipped those and I don't remember what the keybind is. Ah, much nicer. There we go. All right, actual iron stack. Yep, there you go, not breathing again. Actually, you know what? If I put it at this end, then I don't have to move it every time I expand the furnace stack. That's probably better. Yeah. This is still going strong. Ugh, excuse me. Wait. Yes. Well, that's a little awkward, but whatever. Actually, yeah, I will. Simply because there's the space for it. There we go. Hey, we're almost done with logistics science research. How's the belts doing? Nice. Do I have the resources? I need a bit more iron. Yay! Also, I need to flip these so that I can have... Right. So that I can have... Yeah, I'm going to need an inserter assembler, which means I need a green circuit, finally, at long last. After all these years, I need another assembler. Oh, I actually need more copper. How about that? I'll borrow this. Yeah. Let's go start setting up some of this copper processing while I wait for all that hand crafting. First, the coal. Dang it. I walked right by it. Alright. And then, yeah, like that. And I'm out of belts. Yep. Oof. This is going to be a bit cramped, I think, but it'll work for basic science. Yeah, so I need the copper to go onto the top lane, because that'll become the left. Actually, yeah, that should be fine. Oof. There we go. And that should work. This is already a much better start than my initial playthrough. Partly because I don't have to give a damn about biters. Ugh. Passive biters is the best quality of life mod I could have possibly done. Why did it put it all in one? Weird, but okay. Yeah, the joke is that it's not a mod. But it's a quality of life thing, which is usually a quality of life mod. So, yeah, whatever. Let's make some more assemblers. Oof. What do I need for green science? Yeah. That's plenty of iron. Not so much on the copper. This is going well, though. Yeah, I like this. This is a nice, quaint little starter furnace stack. Maybe I should make an assembler. I don't know. Probably not yet. Ooh, wait a minute. Hang on. This needs 3 ingredients, so if I'm going to non-belt this, I have to be a little funky. Like that. Oops. Okay. My frickin' grid. Damn. Both of those were placed poorly for grid-based activities. Well, that's the problem, you see. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it would be kind of fun. The grid. Alright, you know what? I'll just do a box leapfrog. Yeah. I just want to be different for the most part. I don't want to be just another Factorio playthrough like you've seen before a million times. Okay, so which one of these do I want to be the green circuit assembler? Probably... Well, actually, now that I think about it, if I rework this a little bit and move this, I can have this be gears feeding into belt. And then we have a green science assembler here, I guess. Whoops. I need to move this. I forget where. Frick. Okay, yeah, that should help. Wooden crate. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, that will be the iron. That will be the gear. Hello. Let's see. Here. I guess? It's a little scuffed. But actually, wait. Here we go. And then this can be tight. And then this just needs to be, and I think that works, right? Oh, it's just always intercepting them. What the heck? How? They're there. Okay. Wait, I have an idea then. There we go. It'll be a little scuffed, but... Shortest belt in the universe. Well, no, it should probably only be one belt if I'm going to make that claim. Okay, I will make... okay, so we got gear. I just need iron plate. I don't even need a second assembler. What am I doing? Okay, wait, I still need an inserter there. Well, I guess if I'm still currently hand feeding... box. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is the green circuits then. Which means the good old 2-to-1 ratio. Oof. Here we go. Those are all hooked up. Cable. Cable. Yeah. That'll be nice. I need more iron, that's fine. Yeah, I probably should just, like, actually set up belts for these. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Other than trains, I don't really know. I mean, nuclear will be useful for longer. Modules. Definitely I want to use modules more. I feel like I underutilized them in my last playthrough. Which means more red circuits. Woo! You also need iron plate, which is fine, because I can just put that to here. Damn. Gotta craft my first underground. I also want to do one more thing off of here, and that's an assembler for underground. And probably splitters. Ugh. Okay, so wait. Instead of that, I will put a box. And then from that box, I will do numerous, and by numerous I mean 2 assemblers. Ooh, splitter. Yeah, maybe we won't do that yet. You need plates. That's fine, because then I can make a splitter. Ironic. Let me set up the copper belt real quick, actually. I'm gonna go grab some belt. Here we go. Should be good. Yeah. All right. This feels like a great start, actually. I just need to get some steel set up. So I'll probably run off of this. Yeah! Also, I have glow-in-the-dark science. Yeah, to go with the disco. Woo! Look at that. And we're also getting inserters. Yippee! This is a much better start than last time. The power of the electrical grid, in the most literal sense, really is... cannot be understated, I would say. Yeah. Look at that glow. Looks pretty good. It's starting to become daytime, so it's less pronounced, but... Hey, we're actually producing more science than we're consuming, so you know what that means. I get to make a second lab. That's going to take a minute. We're still not using our full potential. But that'll be fine. I'll just make a second boiler. We get to do double disco. Truly the way that Factorio is meant to be played. Oop. No, because it's only 2 per thingy, so that's fine, actually. Yoink. Yeah! Double research speed. Look at that. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's not expandable for now, but I kind of like it that way. I definitely could get rid of this belt if I moved this so that this was inserting into the green science. You know what? I want to see that now. If I do that, does it actually do what I think it will? Yeah. Huh. Cool. Yeah, that works fine. Quaint. Yeah, and that's making underground, so I still need this to wood crate and save 5 stacks of regular belts for withdrawal. Nice. Efficiency of both space and time. Einstein would be proud. Okay, what else? We got some good stuff going on here. Well, we're researching steel furnaces, which is good. Maybe I'll actually use concrete this run. That is a little funny how you need concrete in order to be able to make uranium mining happen, because I think you need concrete for one of those. I actually don't know. I don't remember because I didn't use it enough. Oop, squeaky hinge. Squeaky microphone hinge. Ah! Let's see. I feel like it would look a little nicer if I did this. There we go. Maybe just wrapping it around the power pole directly. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Theoretically, I should probably do a splitter and make this iron belt be in the center of 2 furnace stacks so that I fill both lanes in, but I'm not even consuming the 1 lane yet, so I don't think I need to worry about that. I might start consuming it soon, because I'm going to be doing a steel stack over here. Wait. Factorio 101. Ha! Ah. That's fine, I guess. Ah, I need to put coal on this belt. Forgot about that. There's actually an interesting quandary. I think I can do it with semi-relative ease. It might need a little belt shenanigans, but it should be fine. Oh yeah, I need to have an output for this. And then, like, yeah, just the one stack of undergrounds. There we go. Okay. Everything is in order. Okay, so I clearly want a belt that will go like this. So I think if I do something like so. Okay, good start. Yeah, let's go like this. I'll have to put those through undergrounds. Wait. Yeah, I think I do actually want to hug it to the belts. No. I'll give it some breathing room for undergrounds. No, stop doing that. Yeah, the 2 block wide, 2 tile wide. Minecraft brain. Yeah. Well. This looks kind of cool, actually, especially with the glowy science and the disco labs. I feel like I definitely want to get fast inserters, if only to make this guy fast. Yeah, let's just boost that with a little hand feeding. Oh right, I need frickin' electric drills. Wouldn't be very easy to mine stuff without drills to mine it. You know what, real quick, I'm just gonna yoink that. Just because there really shouldn't be a buffer in that chest, because it's supposed to immediately go into the underground assembler. It'll back up eventually once I have not taken an undergrounds out soon enough. So, you know, well, actually 2 stacks, because you need them to upgrade them into the red version later on. Okay, let us continue progressing our progress. It's a bit cursed. Yeah, well, trying not to be boring. Ooh. Nice. Oh, you've got to be frickin' frackle frivel. The annoyingly worst amount of belts, because now I have to run as far as possible. The longest possible backtrack for more. No. Urgh. I hate everything about this. There. Coal for steel belt. Now I just need the export, the output belt. Right. Other way around. Okay, yeah, you know what? That is actually decent automation, all things considered. Oh! Our coal ran out. Good lord. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe I should slap down just a drill. Drill assembler, actually. Maybe. We are actually making a surplus of green circuits, which is interesting. Yeah, let me just make this. Well, I guess this coal here is probably fine. I'll need to split it, though, so I'll need a splitter. Who could have thunk it? Wow, my lab stuff, my science is really backing up. I'm going to have even more labs. Running out of coal again. Okay, yeah, let's split it here. Ah, dingus, damn it. Oh, piss. And rip. Okay, this is probably the most cursed thing of this whole playthrough so far. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, wow. Full inserter stack. Cool. Great. Excellent, even. Yeah. Definitely emphasis on the starter base aspect of it. Ah, we're not producing enough power. Oh, this has been going off of hand-fed iron this whole time. Whoops. There we go. Well, I've only done that once, so such is life. Gah. Wait a minute. No, because I know. No. Ah. Yay, steel axe. Finally. Pain. There. Coal. Very cursed, but also funny. Does this highly limit the expandability of the starter base? Yeah, probably. Yeah, but this is funnier. And I am still a novice, so instead of efficiency, I choose funny. Okay. Almost to steel furnaces. That'll be great. We're actually consuming all of our iron now. For the most part. Right. We need something to consume this steel. What am I gonna need? Oh. Well, I don't really need armor in this playthrough. Heh. Good old faithful. Just put it in a chest for now. And yeah. Okay, what tech do I want? Ugh. Oh, do I really? I kind of do want fast inserters right now. But on the other hand, medium poles probably. I mean, what uses steel? You know. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Engines. Fluid handling. Yeah, it could be interesting to go oiling. The fun mode mod, I believe I've seen that. If I'm not mistaken, Greel is something relevant to that, if that's the mod that I'm thinking of. Let's see. Probably not going to need to worry about military. I mean, I should probably go for railway, right? Oh, I needed logistics too for that. Okay. Works for me. You don't even need chemical science until you go to production science. Okay, wow, that is a very squeaky hinge. My goodness. Okay, yeah, let's get that. Beeline it to train so that I can start doing train stuff. Oh, right, don't rails require steel? Hang on, let me look at that. Well, this requires steel. Yep, rails require steel. That'll be the main thing. And, you know, train stuff in general other than iron sticks. Wait, don't you unlock iron sticks from, Oh! Interesting. Also, I like how this is only 2 steps away from the rocket silo. From green science, there's 1, 2, and then the third thing is rocket silo. That's really funny, I don't know why. But yeah, I'll get fluid handling, fluid wagon, all that good stuff. Automated rail transportation. Manual color module. Oh, from Train Painter. Interesting. Yeah, that's definitely not a base game thing. Ah, chain signals. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that'll be the main thing consuming our steel output. Grill is a very serious resource, yeah. Green science? Why are you... And you are... What? Oh. Okay, well, let's expand the stack. First of all, let me double check. How long of an underground can yellow be? There's a 1, 2, 3, 4 tile gap. Damn it. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Frick! You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna get logistics too, so just so I can make some red undergrounds to bypass these, so that I can keep expanding the stack. Ah, they're not 2 tiles away. This is gonna suck. Balls. I knew I made some kind of mistake. I just didn't anticipate it being so severe so fast. I suppose I can always just move the coal belt further. So that'll be the temporary solution. Oh yeah, I need steel furnaces. So I need a stone brick stack. Oh god. I haven't touched stone since I made the last stone furnaces. Ugh. How are you doing? Oh, you're chilling. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need stone for the rails in the first place. God damn. Yeah, let's just do the stone stack. Like, here somewhere. I don't know. Frick. Frickin'. Stressed. But having fun. Stressed in a fun way. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just set it up like that. Hang on. If I split it, like, here, hypothetically, would that then... There we go. I wanted to grab a ghost of it. No, I wanted to... Okay, I just have to shift in order to build the ghosts. Yeah, 6 for now. And then furnaces. Yeah, that's fine. And then... Because, yeah, I'll put, like, the rail stuff out there, I guess. I don't know. I probably should have the coal belt going over this way, actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah. That's probably way less cursed. Not entirely uncursed, but way less cursed. Also, finally, good deconstruction speed. Okay, yeah, the main problem is inserters aren't getting enough. That's why. Here, I'll hand feed it for now, just so we can get logistics too. There we go. Additional iron capacity, throughput, whatever. Yeah, we're good on copper throughput. Man. There. Ball. Frick. Oh, whatever. Yeah, now we're getting enough iron. Nice. Yeah, now we're researching again. Why is there stone? Ah. Nope. What the? I insta-mined that, huh? But, yeah. That's more like it. Oopsie. Etoble. I have a lot of coal in my inventory. Man. There we go. That took care of that. Alright. There we go. Hey, welcome back. Right. I almost forgot I need to expand power production. And I'm actually doing the smart thing and dividing these so that I can fit power poles like this. Which means I need pipe. There we go. Additional power. Wow. Yeah. It's time to craft a buttload of steel furnaces to replace all of the stuff that I currently have. So that is Hang on, I can use rate calculator to 11, 7, 5, and 6. 11, 7, 5, and 6. Well, let's just do some math. $29. Okay. We got 8 of those. Oh man, these are never going to get used. So I need 29 steel furnaces. I'm just going to be sitting here for a moment. I also want to make drills. It's a bit difficult. I'm actually consuming a fair amount of the ore of iron. Scoop that up a bit. Yep. I want those. Give me more bricks. There we go. $29. Alright, for now I will go and... Yep. Let me just do that. 10 more batches of steel furnaces. Not bad at all. And some more stone. Very nice. What kind of mods? Very, very basic stuff. Like disco science and squeak through and rate calculator and milestones. Pretty much nothing in terms of content, just because I want to interact with Rails more, so I put the Railworld mod on. Railworld mod, Railworld type. I need more bricks. But yeah, very, very cosmetic, very basic. Man, I need 100 more stone bricks for the 10 steel furnaces. Woof. Let's see. We can see the higher throughput coming along. Ever since I figured out that it's actually quite viable in the early game to do a split belt between coal and unsmelted, it's actually been quite good. Here we go. Here's the high throughput. Now it's hitting it. And yeah, our iron ore mining is actually insufficient to reach the back 3 furnaces. So let me pick up some more iron. Yeah, that's a very good way of describing this playthrough, actually. That is the desired end goal, essentially. So this is all very much a starter base to get to trains. Yeah, that'll do. And there we go. And while that cooks in the background, I will go upgrade the iron with more drills. Traintorio, yes. Perfect. Couldn't have said it better myself. Is that a good spot? Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. I need one more belt. Ugh. This is why I can't wait to switch to trains. It's going to be great. Yeah. Well, whoever they were clearly very clever. Let's see. Belts. Hey, alright, we actually have a good stockpile built up now. I'm still just going to leave those there so that all of them go into green science. Because clearly, it needs it. Okay. So now we have our 29 steel ferni. There we go. Perfect. Perfectly upgraded all of the stone furnaces. Well, they're still technically useful for now as an ingredient in boilers, so I guess that's fine. Our iron input is still not good enough. Pick up a little more. Craft some more drill. Grab a bit more belt. You know, I'll pick up that backlog too. There we go. And I think from here... I'll do that. Yeah. Oh, I might need to do another belt, actually. We might actually outgrow the the one lane. That'll be fun. That'll be when I need to start actually making long-handed inserters. I also do need just plain stone, don't I? For rails. Yeah, so I'm gonna actually want to make a split off here. Just to store stone, really. You know what, I'll put it here instead. Just to stockpile it for now. Yeah, I need more of an iron throughput, which might mean we need to go up a belt, up to a full belt. But hopefully I don't need to do that until after I'm done with the starter base. Ugh. Researching Logistics 2 is taking forever, though. This whole thing is cursed, yeah. I don't even care, though. Oh, hey, we are actually making enough inserters. Ah. Actually get faster once we do that. Ugh. Oof. I wonder if trains will make uranium sorting easier. Maybe not. Bruh. I mean, it works. I'm gonna rebuild my base once I get trains, probably. Maybe I should grab fast inserter. It's only 30 red science, and that would really help grab enough for this. Yeah, this is my second playthrough. And also, I'm just trying to have fun with it. I'm not hyper optimal like frickin' Doshington or whoever. Yeah, the whole point of this is for it to be a long-term playthrough, because I'm just going to explore train stuff and circuits and nuclear, because I didn't do very much of that. If it looks good for a new player, then it looks good, because I'm a new player. I don't see the problem here. It's silly, because I want it to be interesting to look at, too. If it was as optimized as a veteran player, it wouldn't be as interesting. If you have a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you. Stream your own playthrough? I don't know. I mean, if you think that would be fun to do, obviously, that's the key factor in that. Man, I miss speed modules. I'd probably even be putting productivity in here instead, but whatever. Speaking of which, where's Prod 1? When does that happen? Presumably after advanced circuits, because you need those to craft them. Yeah, okay. You only need red and green science to research the base module levels, so I might go for that. Yeah, fair enough. Taking it easy is nothing wrong with that. That's why I have such a sparse streaming schedule and only force myself to stream for 2 hours as a minimum. I'm going to go 3 for today, just because it's the start of a new playthrough and I want to get pretty close to train stuff. I want to at least approach trains. And maybe we'll start next stream with me doing a non-starter base. Oh, nice. Our iron production is caught up to speed. Yeah, this could definitely stand to be a fast inserter then. I'm glad I'm researching it. Our steel production's doing well, too. Look at that. Yeah, I may as well just uncap this, because I'm going to need it for all the train stuff. It's not like I'm ever going to not need steel anymore. Yay! Alright, let me craft a fast inserter. Whoosh! Yeah, I'll make it stop once this chest has got one full stack. Because at that point, these two are going to be running constantly. Looks like this could stand to be a fast inserter as well. Woo! Look at them go. Yeah, once this backs up. Yeah, look at that. Oh, interesting. It might not back up. I may need to split this belt again then. Which is a little annoying, but needs must. Yeah. Oh. Here we go. Flawless. Yeah, and once that backs up again, this will get a little extra, and so will the steel production. Nice. Lots of belts. I can always use more, though, so... Oh, we're actually building up a gear buffer. Interesting. Maybe this shouldn't be a fast inserter, I don't know. Or maybe this one should also be, rather. So they can actually compete fairly for the iron and the buffer. Yoink. Now this one is working constantly, so that one needs to also be a fast inserter. Yeah, look at that. Much better production speed. Almost constant now. Now this is the bottleneck. Which means this also... Well, no, it's not really a bottleneck in that sense, but yeah. It just looks nice having them all be fast. These ones are also working constantly, so let's make 2 more. Yeah, very briefly more than we need. I need a little more iron. That's a lot of fast inserters. Ooh. Yeah, you're working constantly as well. There we go. Now we should have 100% uptime on this. And look at all those green circuits. That'll be nice to have a stockpile of. In fact, boom. Bigger stockpile. Big stretch. Okay, let's see. What else? Yeah, seems like gears are our main bottleneck here. So what if... Because it needs... Yeah. Let's just try it and see. Okay, maybe that was a bit preemptive. Part of it is also just the assembler 1 is slow. How quickly can I upgrade? Yeah, automation 2. Probably best to do that before these. Oh wow, it's actually quite cheap. I guess because you're going to just be crafting a frick ton of these. Alright, I think I'm going to need a third boiler and steam engines. More iron. Always with the more iron. Roarg. Okay. Just enough. Hey, wait a minute. Haha! Bruh. That's just funny at that point. And there we go. Rev it up. Glowy green science. Look at that luminosity. Definitely looks radioactive like that, but... circuit stockpile. Just so they both have a fair shot at grabbing. Whenever this is not full of inserters. Oh, right, because it's full. Yeah, I'll take a stack. Oh, that steals all the iron for the steel. Well, mostly. I'll put a regular inserter back for now, just so that it is more leisurely. Yeah. I mean, I'm really just waiting on the science. Yeah, I guess I can fit one more lab. More iron. Woo! At least I have the surplus for it. That's good. Be a real pain in the keister if it wasn't. I'm gonna put these in the iron mine just to see if we can get back up to a full half belt of iron. A full lane. Copper we're still good on. Stone. Yeah. Once this fills up, we'll have a good stockpile. Same with that. I actually don't know what I would need this many bricks for now that I think about it. Because with trains, it's mostly regular stone and iron. So yeah, once this fills up, I'm not really going to have to touch it. That being said, I think that's a decent stockpile for now. In fact, I have a better idea. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is I can't just filter stone to only go this way. I think I am actually going to have to just dismantle this. Otherwise it's going to contaminate the coal belt. So yeah, this will probably be where I end up assembling rails, which is going to be weird. I guess I'll just bring the belt down. Yeah, that'll probably work. My SPM has been a pretty consistent 6. 6 more minutes until we get logistics 2. Because this has been running constantly and it makes 1 every 5 seconds. Well, no, because this has a halved crafting speed, which is part of why I want to get automation 2 as soon as possible. Honestly, yeah, I kind of wasted my time with logistics 2 because I'm not even going to use the red undergrounds like I was gonna. Iron stack's not even getting enough iron. Speaking of which, I can actually put a couple more drills down. We have yet to fully saturate. Nice. Now let's see. I still see some gaps. Yeah, it occasionally drops from 4 to 3 items. Wait. Ooh, that might... No, I still see a couple of gaps. They're much smaller now, though, so I think those extra drills are doing the trick for the most part. There are occasional gaps, but for the most part, it's almost saturated. I think I only need 1 more electric drill for half a yellow belt. In fact, wait a minute, I have a rate calculator. What am I doing? 7 per second. And a belt is 15 per second. So yeah, 1 more and we'll just barely be overproducing. We'll go from 14 to 16. Well, half of 14 to half of 16. At that point, I'll need to redesign the belt setup. But hopefully that'll be after I have rail stuff. I would quite like that, actually. You know what? I'm gonna need a lot of stone. I may as well give it the extra capacity. Can this be a wood chest, actually? Oh, yeah. Nice. And that is much better. We're actually getting the second to last furnace spinning up every now and then. Even the last one. All right. Yeah. I mean, I can rate calculator this. Just under 7 a second. So yeah, this will actually slowly start to backlog once the internal buffers all fill up. Yep. Okay. I'm happy with that. If it becomes barely backlogged, that is essentially an entire yellow lane of plates, and I can't be mad about that because that's exactly how much I can output. So until I'm able to output on both sides of this, of an iron belt, of an iron plate belt, then there's no reason to redesign this because that'll be my throughput limitation. The 7.5 items per second. Look at that steel production go. That's not getting backed up. 0.75. Good steel backlog. What else? Also, this is getting backed up. Because I haven't taken... Oh my goodness. Well, I don't need any belts right now, so yeah, I'm going to leave that there so that all the excess iron goes to the frickin'... Oh, yeah, I should probably not make that have more than one stack of gears. Well, I can put that into the red science, I guess. And keep some for personal use. Yeah, I probably should have figured that I should do that. Oh, right. This is consuming belts. Yeah, speaking of which. Logistics 2. So yeah, in theory, I should be grabbing more belts. Honestly, yeah, I should, like, make space for this to be a red belt assembler. And then output to a chest to have red belts in it. I mean, that just needs more wheels of, or gears of iron. So, like... Might be able to figure that out, but not yet. There we go. Okay, you have to shift-click while having a deconstruction planner out. Finally figured that out after not knowing all last playthrough and it driving me nuts. Oh wow, our steel production actually is backing up. You don't have an output inserter. Wow. Okay, now we're outperforming the poor inserter. There we go. Yeah, that's actually enough. Phew. Good steel throughput. Oops. Yeah, I think if I... No, yeah, there. And then, how am I going to get iron gears to it, though? That's the question. I mean, I wouldn't really need yellow undergrounds anymore. Well, I would, wouldn't I? 'Cause... Yeah. No, that doesn't work. At least not exactly like that. I would have to put it like this, this, this. But that just seems silly. Yeah. It's purely the speed of the crafter. That's why I need to make all of these into assembler 2s. We're approaching the 3-hour mark. I may have to just call it. Because I don't have much time left before I have to go do, real life obligations. The Factorio is settling into my brain and I don't want to stop, but for now I still have the strength to resist. Ugh. How's our power doing? Quite good. Yeah, I would definitely say I feel like I'm doing better already this playthrough by not obsessing over a main bus quite yet. And I'll focus on a main bus once I actually get to trains, because loading stations are going to need many inputs and outputs of belts, which will lend themselves well to a huge main bus, which will look very satisfying. I'll get to have fun with more belt balancing type stuff. Yeah, alright, we're over 3 hours. I'm gonna call it there. Thank you all so much for coming. This has been really fun. I'm really excited to get into the train stuff, presumably next stream. I mean, it's not that long until I'm done researching that sort of thing. I'm going to have to make engines, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. Hopefully not too bad, though. And then once I have trains, I'll remake a base and then do blue science once I have that new train-based base. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. Oh, hey, look! A vision of the future, maybe.